Hey everybody, it's Marie. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Marie. Last time I had snacks. This time I have snacks also, but I have different snacks. Do you want to see? I'm going to show you anyway. This is starting to become a thing where I share my snacks from Costco. This is not going to be a thing. It just happens to be another time that I'm doing this on a video. Anyway. Hey everybody, come on in. I'm just sharing my snack before I start. These Honolulu cookies from Costco, these are like chocolate chip macadamia shortbread cookies or something. They're fucking bomb. Okay? These are so good. I can't even tell you. Look. These are so good. They're in the shape of a fucking pineapple to represent Hawaii. How cute is that? Oh shit. How cute is that? These are so... I got them at Costco. Okay. Anyway. You're here for a reading. And I don't disappoint. Hey everybody. SpongeBob's home is a cookie. Yeah. Okay. Happy birthday, Michelle. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I just got my voice back too. All right. What do they regret? You people must be like, what the fuck is this? Hey, if you're from TikTok, I am one of the most ratchet readers you'll find out here in these streets. So, there's a reading in here somewhere. You just have to, wait for it. Thanks, Mad Crazy. All right, what's your sign? Where are you from? What do they regret? This is a new segment I came up with 10 minutes ago. Not really. Before, but I made it its own, little segment. So here we go. Think of the person on your mind. Who's this love interest that you have in your mind, and what do they regret? Now, that's the meat of the reading. I have, I think, 3 main questions for this spread. And so we'll get to that in a little bit here. But first I want to ask what they miss about you. Okay? All right. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up on the way in, you guys. All right, here we go. What do they miss? What do they miss about my collective, please? The person on my collective's mind. What do they miss about my collective? Mariana. Well, the soulmate connection is very powerful. Very playful, very fun, very flirty, very childlike, very free, very comfortable, feels like home. It's such a joy, such a pleasurable time when you get together. And then some. I mean, obviously, you smash like nothing all the time. freaky leaky over here. And it's one that caused you to think, that made you think about things, you know, made you kind of open your mind about how the world works or how relationships work or how people work, and just matured you. You learned a lot in this connection. You know, at times when things were good, you felt like peace. It was peaceful when it was good. Don't get it twisted. When it was good. You split up for a reason, ladies and gents. So let me reiterate, when it was good. You know, they even miss the sulky parts about you. Even when you were like pouty and dramatic and slightly spoiled, they miss that about you too. They thought it was endearing, it was cute. Hey Anita, came from TikTok and everything's resonating so far. Yay. Zariah, those times were slim. Oh my God. Ah. Interesting. Maybe you guys, okay, this is specific, it's not for everybody, take it or leave it. But they miss, for some of you, they miss the fact that you guys used to play games about like apologizing after a fight. This is very specific. It's in my head. I'm going to say it. It's for somebody out there. I didn't give a fuck. But like, yeah, like, you know, like maybe someone's ego is too big to say sorry. And then it would be like a game of chicken. Who's going to say sorry first and stuff like that. Someone would procrastinate something, whether it's messaging, maybe there was your communication was shitty, your messaging sucked. Maybe, you know, when it came to apologizing, you know, it was all a bunch of games. But, you know, even that kind of spoiled nature they miss. That is some strange shit, isn't it? Humans are so funny. So that's what they miss. How would they have loved you differently? Is that a question I can ask? Let me think. How would they have loved you? How would they have loved you? No. How would they have loved you differently? How would they have loved you differently? No. What is the... I'll come back to that. But I was just thinking on the fly. Sometimes they just come to me. The ideas just come to me. So my readings are always on point. Thank you, Mariana. I'll get back to that. That'll be a separate spread. Don't worry about it. I was just thinking on the fly. You were part of this, me thinking, you know, the genius exuding out of me. Excuse me. I'm so full of shit. Okay, anyway. So that's what they miss about you. What do they think about you now? What do they think about you right now? Thank you, Veronica, for the super chat. I appreciate that so much for that $5 super chat. Thank you, Veronica. You're the best. You're scary spot on. Thanks, Smelly. What do they think about you now? Could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. I also have Earth. I have air as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh. I got a couple storylines. Could be an Aquarius too, bottom of the deck. Excuse me. You or the person you're dealing with, first and foremost, could be someone in the public eye or someone that gets a lot of attention. I don't know if they're a celebrity or not, or they have some kind of fame. You tell me. But that's what I see. Get that out of the way. They feel like they wonder what it would have been like had they taken a leap of faith with you. But they knew, as far as their feelings, excuse me, as far as their feelings and as far as they were concerned, they wouldn't have been able to hold up their end of the bargain because they were non-committal. They were just not going to do their part here. They were not able to give to this at certain points even, and see if this resonates for you or not. It's not for everybody, but sometimes you wonder if they really loved you or not because of the games that they played, or, you know, the tactics that they pulled, or the fact that you feel like they breadcrumbed you or led you on sometimes. Just very questionable behavior. So if you felt that way, I mean, I don't blame you. Their energy was one of just very breadcrumby, just leading you on. For what reason? There's someone that struggles with balance. Oh my God, thank you, Bella, for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Bella. I know this makes sense to you, honey. I got it. Yeah, Switchblades. So someone who requires major balance in their life. Like, they need to figure things out in their life. Their shit's all over the place. All over the place. And meanwhile, they're not doing anything to put healing towards the situation. In fact, all they're doing is pretending like this never happened. Yeah, they want to release you, but obviously you're still on their mind. They have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Because all they're trying to do right now is bury their head in the sand. All right, the meat of the reading. Are you ready? So first we asked what they miss. Then we asked what they feel for you right now. And now the question you've been wanting me to ask. The meat of this reading. The freaking title of this thumbnail, for crying out loud. What do they regret? What do they regret with my collective? Could be a Virgo. I also have air, water, and fire. It really could be any sign, but Virgo's highlighted here. Yep, and lots of fire, like I said. Okay, I got a few storylines. I'm just going to say what I see first, which is very obvious in the heart of this reading. The Three of Swords. You know this is about a third-party situation. Not everybody's situation is going to be the same. Some of you are dealing with, obviously, another lover that is in the way of this connection. For others of you, it could be a friend or family member standing in the way of the progress of this connection. For others of you, it's money or a job standing in the way. Whatever that third-party situation is, that outside interference is. For those of you dealing with someone who you obviously know is the other lover, your person, regrets not making the decision they needed to make to choose you. I mean, it's pretty despicable that they already thought they can make you an option, but then when they did, they failed to make the right one. They regret that. Also, just with this card, it's just funny to me. I feel like they regret not giving more to this so that you could be happy together. I feel like it was just messy all around, wasn't it? You just couldn't be happy. It was messy all around, probably with this third-party influence. They regret not doing the shadow work they needed to do. To go within to figure out what they needed to do. They always thought they knew it all. They didn't know jack shit, did they? All they were was a scared little pussy. They wouldn't let anybody in. They didn't even know who they were, if I'm honest. Looking at these two cards together right now. Can't even recognize his own shadow, their own shadow, her own shadow. That's why this person's not evolved. They don't even find themselves attractive. They don't think that they're anyone that they would write home about. So they don't feel very proud. Now, I'm not saying that they're not confident. Yeah, they know how to put on the clothes or make the money they need to. It's all a facade. It's all a false self-mask. They are not worthy. This is how they feel about themselves. They need to work on them. All right, let's close with love advice like we always do. What is love advice for my collective, please? Just straight up love advice. The best love advice for my collective dealing with this individual, please. Godzilla, wow, so true. I got Gemini, Leo, Earth and Air. I also have water, so really all signs. But Gemini and Leo here. Focus on self-love and your happiness. This is already obvious, but what might seem obvious to society, you may not be that obvious to you. So you need to really go within and figure out what your fire is, what your passion is, what makes you happy again. You keep revisiting things that don't serve you in your head. It causes you a lot of mental anguish. So please leave that behind. Stop revisiting things that don't serve you. Leave it behind. There is no need to keep trying to come back around to memories that are in the past, trying to figure out why something happened this way or why it didn't work out or if I did things differently. Playing scenarios over and over again in your head is just going to cause you to become insane. So stop. There is no need for this. Leave that shit in the past and move towards something better, because one foot in front of you always gets you moving towards the reality that you want, as long as you keep staying the course. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Could be a Libra. I know you have regrets over things that did not go right in the past. Again, wow, this is really reiterating. I feel like you're trying to figure out where you went wrong. Like, how could you make a mistake? We're all human here. We all make mistakes. So you keep revisiting things, trying to figure out if you did scenario A differently and did it with scenario C. Like, it doesn't work that way. Things happen exactly the way they were supposed to. So forget about wrongs that need to be made right and all that shit. Like, whatever. Time will come for all of that, but it's really not important. Focus on you and how and what you need to do to get back on track, to realign with your purpose, heal, or whatever you want to call it. Okay? That was pretty fucking awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out. If you want to book a personal with me, you can on my Instagram. I got a bunch more bonus content on my Instagram, and I also go live every day on TikTok Live, so you're welcome to join me there. If you haven't hit subscribe and the bell, please do, so you can join me on my next YouTube Live. We have a lot of fun here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me and leave me comments. I want to hear from you. I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye.